Alright, this is a little preview or a tutorial, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it a hack job. This is 4-quarter cherry, cutting out a sign for somebody, and it's a 2-part sign. I got a base and another piece, but it's about 15 inches by 7, and I'm using screws to hold it down, just 2 or so to hold the whole workpiece in place, and then I've got 2-sided carpet tape on one side. And then I've also got Avery Paint mask, which I talked about before, on the other side. And this is kind of the first time I've shown how it's done. Anyways, the Avery Paint mask is pretty easy. It's the same thing, but it's one-sided. Put it on and smooth it out real good. So when you go to VCARV stuff, it doesn't come up on the small pieces. Alright? Alrighty, so now everything's in place. Avery Paint mask on top, a double-sided stick and screws to hold it down. Right now it's going to cut through and reveal the cherry, but the only places that are going to be revealed are the ones that are going to be painted. And I'm going to paint them and then remove it later. It's just a simple paint mask. It's used mostly for cars and sign makers. Anyways, enjoy. So now I've got to load it in for a different tool. I got a 3/8 up spiral, a solid carbide by white side, and this is just the final tool path to cut out, and then I can do assembly. Got the full base here, and then the top part. Pretty good parts and pretty good quality. Running about 130. I slowed it down a little bit on the blade vectors, as I said. It's pretty fragile sometimes there, and then some nice V-carving, a little beach, and it's all masked off, ready to be sanded and then sprayed. And I'll show you how that's done. Alright, so basically just taking a couple pieces of tape to mask off the teeth of the blade, and a little bit more than that, and other than that the paint mask takes care of the rest and the base. And you can really be as sloppy as you want spraying the gold. Just make sure you get it in good, and you spray from far away. Don't spray up close because you'll start to cloud up the paint, and sometimes it'll bleed through the wood a lot. So just spray from far away and spray for a little bit at a time, and you should be fine. Alright, and now you literally just peel everything off and reveal everything underneath. Some of it may bleed through if it happens. You just take a random orbital sander or a block sander and quite literally just sand it a little bit lightly, and then it'll come off. You can start to see it just pulling that tape off all the masked areas and what it kind of looks like, and then I'll show you a final product after I'm done.